Hey guys, welcome back to Let's Play Football Manager 2016 with Milan. And here we go then. This is the Europa League semi-finals, part 1, or the first leg, against Sporting Lisbon. This is the team we're going to be playing. It's practically identical to the game against Inter. Thankfully, everyone's fitness is really good, so we don't really have to make any changes. The only one I've decided is that Bertolacci should come in for Jose Mari, purely on one experience side and 2 fitness. Mari's fine, he's 95%, but that means if I give him a rest here, I will be able to use him at the weekend, so it just makes a bit more sense to me. Don't forget we have Kazuki Honda as well, who can also play there, and if we're really struggling we can have Ricky Alvarez or even Suso to an extent, so or Bonaventura. There's plenty of options there. I just want to keep it very much open. In terms of the front two, we really don't have much in the way of choice. It's Ramos and Menez and or Torres. I might as well just keep with it. It worked against Inter. Let's go with that. Bonaventura and Blazikowski on the right, and then we've got the usual back four. Donnarumma will continue in goal. Yeah, I think he will. I've got to be careful with Diego. Actually, no. Diego Lopez should play just because of this promise thing. The players are just so bitchy and just so volatile. It's really just not worth it. They're pretty much the same. And shit, I didn't put Torres on the bench. I keep forgetting the fact that the Italian league you can have like 12 subs or whatever. On the Europa League you can't. Doesn't matter. Hopefully we won't need to make a change. Right, so that actually is Gabriel Paulista. So that is really, really funny. We're going to be playing against the player I signed earlier this season in the summer. They have Freddy Montero, another Colombian striker, William Carvalho, Marino, which one's that? It's Hector Marino, Jonathan Silva of Argentina, and Hal Pereira, Rui Patrico's in goal. So lots of good quality here. If we can get, I think I'd still be very happy with a draw. For the record, I think. Curse has been a bit weird. Yeah, I think a draw would be fine here. And we appear to be in a much brighter and darker shade of red than usual. I don't know if that's due to the fact that we're wearing different colour shorts or something, but I like it. Looks quite nice. Alright, here's Montero. I do expect Sporting to have a lot more possession, and that's a really good save by Diego Lopez. So they're starting very much on the front foot, but then again, so did Inter Milan, and look how that turned out. Hal Pereira, really good player, I like him. Adrian here as well, good tackle by De Siglio. And there, again, straight away, look, I mentioned this a few videos ago, straight onto us, bang, 2 players. I don't know if that's just the style of play, whether that's because they've got a certain, attribute. Also, I don't know what I'm talking about, but ignore that. Nigel de Jong has just scored from a free kick, a belter as well, and of all people, Nigel de Jong, it's his 3rd goal of the season. I really didn't expect him to get that many, to be honest, but that is a crucial away goal. But I'm not counting any chickens yet. It's still very early in the game, but that is mighty positive. But there's plenty of football to be played. Here's Hal Pereira, good save, very good save by Diego Lopez. I didn't actually realise when I started the save how I'd heard of Donnarumma very briefly, but I didn't realise how good he was. But then to have Diego Lopez here as well was just an added bonus, because I didn't really follow the whole Iker Casillas thing properly. Remember when Lopez started for Real Madrid? Was it a season or 2 ago, or a couple of seasons ago, when under Mourinho, and typical Jose Mourinho, he had a falling out with his players. Something to do with ego, I'd assume. I don't know, but it actually proved to me how good of a goalkeeper he was. And saying that, it was a good free kick, but it's just bounced right off his face as far as I can see and gone into the net. So that's no good, and we're now at 1-1. But we have the away goal, so technically, if you want to go on that sort of on them sort of rules, that means we're still technically leading. However, Sporting are coming on very well indeed. Look at this; they are really running this game at the moment. Here's William Carvalho. He can hit them. Good save by Diego Lopez. Okay, we're actually going to go to counter, something which I don't do very often, but as you can see, they are really dominating this game at the moment. They're having all the shots. Really, we took the lead completely against the run of play, as you can see. Here's Adrian. I think I'm pronouncing his name right. There's an E at the end, which is highly unusual. It's spelt another way, not that way. Here's Hal Pereira. There's pass Bonaventura like he is in there, and goodness me, Kardec. on Kardec there with a flying kick there, and his Menez now opportunity for us. Blazikowski doesn't quite break for the Milan player, so this is going to be interesting. You see what I mean when I wasn't counting any chickens, because one, that's a stupid thing to do, and two, there's plenty of football to play. There's still only half an hour in, but this is really agonising to watch because they are just, as I say, dominating the game. Oh, Diego Lopez, that nearly squeezed underneath him. But I think 1-1. If you had offered me 1-1, I would have taken it. So now it's up to us really to see this one out. Maybe even grab another goal. Here is Hal Pereira. It's me. It's just the same thing over and over again, isn't it? It's another free kick in exactly the same position. It's just like a ball's like a friggin' magnet to the Sporting Lisbon players. It's just going to them every time. And Adrian offside. It's absolutely running the show. If we can make this to half time, I'll take it. Right, I've got another free kick here. I don't think the game will show it as a highlight. Of course it bloody does. I hate the way it does that. Why does it need to do that? I know it's free yellow cards and things, but it's like free kick, but nothing happened. Nothing's going to happen from the free kick. No booking took place. Nothing. Oh, what's the point in showing me it then? Right. Certain bad play here, but nothing that requires change. I'm just wondering whether to take this offside trap off. I'm not going to, because it has, for the most part, worked. And we're going to dribble less. Yeah, let's try that. Okay, just because I hate it when, like, you know, a player will, say Blazikowski, for example, you know, a player who has a bit of pace and a bit of flair about him. He's doing a bit of defensive work or whatever, and you know, he's taking a player on like that there. He'll start trying to dribble past them, and he'll lose the ball in his final third. And you just don't do that, and because players are thick as fucking custard on this game, they will lose the ball and present a real great opportunity to the attackers. So I try not to, if I can, I try and most of the time have dribble less, especially in a situation like this, because you just can't trust the players. Oh hey, Nigel de Jong's got a yellow card. How very rare. Never seen that before. William Carvalho. They're having a lot more shots now from just more out and out areas, or outer areas, so I'm very happy to let them have that. I just don't know where to bring on Fernando Torres maybe for 20 minutes. Yeah, a lot of yellow cards building up now. Here's Adrian again. And it's, oh my god, it's just backs to the wall. 3 shots all game they've had 15. That can go, no, why did he boot that out? He could have let that run. Right, we're going to make a change. Alberto Lacci's now injured. I'm not going to run any risks. I'm going to take him off straight away for Kazuki Honda. Probably shouldn't be okay, let's do that, because that seemed to work, I think, the other day. I have Honda as the LP. I'm going to make another change in a minute as well. They're just having more and more and more possession. That line at the bottom, the green line, is getting bigger and it's pushing us back further and further. And I keep stopping and starting. Carry on. Move on, game. Stop stopping and starting. And now it's putting this in. It's being deliberately slow as it can. Like, it's showing a friggin' highlight through text. Why does it do this? What's it doing? I know it's most of the time due to penalty shouts, which is very peculiar. Right, here's Blazikowski. Rare chance for us, maybe. He's going to go it alone. Ramos in straight at the goalkeeper. Difficult-ish chance. Maybe should have done better. Okay, we're going to take Ramos off as he looks a bit nervous, and we don't have Torres, of course. Why the frick did I say that? Okay. We are going to bring on, then, Maori. And we're going to put Honda advanced. So if I put him there, and then we have Kazuki Honda behind him, and he should be able to play advanced playmaker role perfectly. And we'll just move Mori to a box to box. Right, here we go. Still going to be on counter, because it's still a pretty good result. 1-1. Still very happy. We have the away goal. Menez, who obviously won us the game against Inter, really not doing much. in the second half. And oh goodness me, Lopez again with a good save. Good job I did pick Lopez, eh? Honda with a header away. There's Gabriel Paulista. Still can't believe he got drawn against the team I sold him to. Right, here's Honda now to Menez. What can he do here? Can he do what he did against Inter and just dance his way through? Blazikowski now, chance maybe to whip it in. Nope, blocked by the defender. 5 minutes to go here. I do fancy us on the counter though. Menez has been really crap, but there's no one to bring on. Actually, I'm going to try something a bit mad. I'm going to bring on Ricky Alvarez. This is not going to like cost us the game mad, I don't mean that. Let's try this and see how we go. Two advanced playmakers, sort of like that. And we'll see how we go here. So we haven't got one particular target, we do have two more, perhaps slightly more defensive minded players. Now Blazikowski's intercepted that. What can we do here? Here's Mari, and I see tries to play the ball forward. I was worried that was going to happen, that he was going to launch the ball forward and there's just no one there. I thought if we have two, that because usually if you do that and there's no striker, then that'll almost always happen. But if you have two, I thought maybe just maybe that might. Ooh. Again, a sloppy touch from, I think it was Bonaventura. Nearly presents it to the Sporting player. Well, we're getting to the end here. This will be it likely, yeah. 1-1, as I said, I would have taken that. We have the away goal advantage. Well, goodness me, that was that was difficult to get through. So, Paris Saint-Germain, it is likely that they are going to go into the final. Who will it be between us and Sporting, though? Got Gabriel Barbosa there for Hoffenheim. This is their team. Oh, they've got Emre Can playing at wearing the number 10 shirt and playing at centre back. Right. Who else have they got? Yeah, I think that's about it. Still Pastore, who is very unhappy though. He's transfer listed. I've thought about getting him, but £26.5 million. It's not cheap. Yeah, they have Vargas and Barbosa. That's a fantastic front two. So. Lucky to draw, I agree. Alberto Lacci's out for 45 days, that's fine. God, yeah, definitely a bit of luck. But, do you know what? As I say, I would have taken it. So, we have 4 players out injured. We're going against Palermo. How many more ups and downs are there going to be this season? Find out in the next video as we take them on live. And I hope you'll join me for that. So, thank you very much for watching. Please like the video if you enjoyed it. And I will see you next time. Bye-bye.